up, guys? Maritime Spook here, and I've got something here, guys, that I've had for not very long, but I've tested it a bit because of the simple fact that I wanted to come to the conclusion about it and see if problems had been corrected on this, and I'm happy to say that I believe they have been. This is the Condor Bushlore. If you follow the channel, you know I have the mini Bushlore, which I love. This is an awesome little knife. Great for carving, and great if you like to EDC a fixed blade. Something to bring to work, and you know, just out with you, so you have a good fixed blade knife. No problems with this whatsoever on the mini. On the full size here, as people know that are watching this, you're going to know, guys, that this started out with a bunch of problems. It had the Ricasa problem, where right in here they had put a bit of a little choil that used to be there where you could sort of choke up, which greatly reduced the cutting edge, and people were trying to flatten it out and were having trouble with it. They were having some hardness issues with the steel, and it was rolling on people and just all this other stuff, and never had any of those problems with the mini, but researched it some more, guys, and I found out that they had a lot of problems, and they have gone, and since after 2011, so 2012 on would be the best time to get, you know, to look for one of these knives in stock that way, because they went around and they fixed the problems. Just some quick specs on it, guys. This is 9 5/16 long, and it is a 4 5/16 inch blade and a 5-inch handle. It's a full tang knife in 1075 high carbon steel with kind of a beat blasted finish here on the top, and polished, polished bevel sort of in the knife here. I wouldn't call it a Scandi grind because that was part of the problem I think they had before. I think it's kind of what they call a Scandi Vex, and it went from being a 4mm knife, because they started out it was really thick, and now it's at 3mm, so 1/8 of an inch, and this suits this knife very well. One other thing they did is on the first batches of knives, a lot of people said the handles were boxy and kind of uncomfortable, so they would have to sand them down and whatnot. They fixed that, and I must say, guys, this is a very comfortable handle. I've got I wear an extra large glove, and I've got plenty of room at the end there, and you know, it just gives good purchase. And I carve this ash and maple, guys, and practice with it, doing some tri-stick notches and, you know, trap trigger notches and whatnot with this hard wood, which is cured wood that I carry here in the room where I carve, and or say outside, but I usually carve it or cure it in this room. That it's been cutting through that no problem, no edge rolls or anything like that, so very happy about that. Give me a quick look up here. And it came out of the box razor sharp. As you can see, it's scratched up on the polish part because when I'm carving, guys, I've always done this with my mortar that I carve with. I've gone and I use actually the bottom of a ceramic cup, and I strop it that way. And this thing's razor sharp, and no rolling issues whatsoever. So that's a main thing for me, guys. If you can't do these type of notches, honestly, I don't want it. I really don't, because I like doing this with a knife, and I believe this is a major part of bushcraft, is being able to make notches and to do things, you know, intricate, and your knife shouldn't roll on you. So no problems there whatsoever. I've done some light batoning with it, and also same thing, no rolls, no nothing. So but one of the points of the video here, guys, that I want to show you right off, but first thing before that, I guess, guys, is there's a million videos on this knife. Condor does an excellent sheath. The sheath's worth as much as the whole package, and price point on these in the States is anywhere from $25 to $30. Even here in Canada, they run about $40. So I mean, you're getting a very good package here for $40. Very sleek, very nice. Like I said, these are hardwood handles. On the mini Bushlore, these are, I believe, the walnut handles, so you can see the color difference there. But very generous lanyard hole, sleeved lanyard hole there, brass pins, and it's glued and pinned on there on the full tang. So, but one thing that I really need to stress, guys, because I don't want to make this a long video, because I'll be doing more with the knife as well as a couple others, and if you were to purchase one of these guys, you're going to see this right here. Hopefully. Inside the box, there should be a quality control sticker at the top. This one has an X on March, and it has an X on 2013. So that will tell you guys this was, according to the box, was produced in March 2013. After 2011, you know, like I said, they had to replace a lot of knives. They had to go through a lot of quality control stuff to get the knife the way it is. So the late 2011, 2012 and on Bushlore is a good knife. The one before, guys, honestly, I would steer clear of it. There's a lot of problems with it, and unfortunately there are some people out there, I think, that had the old ones in stock. And you know, you're gonna get, if you get stuck with one of them, you're gonna maybe run into some problems. You get one of the newer ones, you're getting a really good knife for what you paid. So this one came, once again, guys, actually this came from a family member, and they got it right from the factory, or right from the main. You know, these are made in El Salvador, but they're you know, American or North American, you know, warehouses in Orlando. So this came right from there. So I would actually recommend getting it from the warehouse in Orlando, to be honest with you guys. And that way, most likely, they're going to give you the newer versions of the knife that they're going to have in stock. So anyway, guys, I just want to share that with you. And the sticker thing is quite important when it comes to this one especially. But just a quick size comparison here to this one and the Mini. Design-wise, you know, it's basically just one's bigger than the other. Design-wise, they're basically the same materials, other than one's walnut and one's the Guatemalan hardwood there. But as you can see, basically the same idea. So very, very good knives, guys. For the price points of them, that's the whole point, guys. If this knife was a couple $100 before and it had all those problems, that would have been very, very disappointing. But for a knife that's under $50, you know, this would be recommended right up there with Mora, or one of those, you know, knives like that for a start. Very good starter bushcraft knife. So anyway, guys, this is Maritime Spook, and I just wanted to show you that right off. And you know, take heed to what I said, guys, about the sticker. You know, if you get one, or you can physically walk into the store to purchase this knife, look for the sticker on top or in the box, and you'll know when it was produced after 2011, late 2011, we'll say 2012 and on. You're going to get a good, nice, solid knife. And this is a good knife, guys. You know, like I said, I really like it, to be honest with you. So, especially for the price point of them. Anyway, guys, it's Maritime Spook signing out, and keep your stick on the ice, and you know, have a good week, and maybe go pick one of these up, try it out. They're a good knife. So, anyway, guys, take her easy.